Everyman Driver Nation, what's going on? Welcome back to another Double Dave segment and car review. I'm Dave Erickson alongside this guy, Dave Erickson. Rugged, roomy, and refined. This week we have the 2019 Kia Sorento SUV. It's available in 5 trim levels: L, LX, EX, SX, and SXL. It's available in front wheel and all-wheel drive. We have the SXL in all-wheel drive. Today we're gonna pop the hood, talk about the engine and performance, give you a tour of the inside, legroom and headroom, cargo volume, and so much more. There are 2 powertrains available on the 2019. There's the carryover 2.4-liter inline 4-cylinder, mated to a revised 6-speed automatic transmission, 185 horses, 178 pound-feet of torque. Or you can opt for our 3.3-liter V6 with a new 8-speed automatic transmission, 290 ponies, 252 pound-feet of torque. Booyah! No longer available is the 2-liter turbocharged inline 4-cylinder. No longer available. Bye-bye, turbo. Fuel economy on ours is 19 city, 24 highway. In the front-wheel drive, it is 21 city, 26 highway. The 19 Sorento has received a number of exterior and interior enhancements. One of the obvious on the outside is the front and rear fascias. Here's the rear fascia. You have the option of 17 or 19-inch wheels. We have the 19-inch chrome alloys. Hey, it's me, Dave, down here. Another feature we have, which is standard on our trim level, which is the top trim level, is a panoramic sunroof. I'll show you more when I go inside a little bit later. It is time to go handheld and take you inside the cabin, show you the infotainment screen, instrument cluster, steering wheel controls, and all that. We have a hands-free entry system, so the key fob is on me. It's in my pocket. So with the Kia, you have to do is press the black button here. The vehicle will unlock. Now I can just open the door and get going. So let's go inside. Push button start. The seat moves forward. We've got the Apple CarPlay compatibility. I have my iPhone plugged in down there. So there's the Apple CarPlay icon. Otherwise you see the map. I'll press it and now you can see what's on my phone. Go back to Kia and check out what Kia has to offer with their menus and settings and so on. With our top trim level, we got all the bells and whistles. Ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, both sides. Down here, I'll pop it in reverse, show you the backup camera because there's a camera view here. We got 360 surround, so there are cameras mounted on the nose, the tail end right next to the liftgate, and below each side mirror to give you that 360 view as you're backing up. And the steering wheel changes the lane lines, help you back into where you need to. This camera right here, if you want to isolate just the back and the left, there's the left, there's the back, and back to the right. So pretty nice to be able to see all those options. I'll put it back in drive. Down here we have a couple different drive modes. We've got Eco, Sport, Smart, and Comfort. And you can see them up here in the instrument cluster. I'll do them again. So there you see Eco, Sport, Smart, and Comfort. I've been driving in, I think it's been Eco the most of the time. Every once in a while when I want to get up to speed, I'll go into Sport. Steering wheel mounted controls feature your Bluetooth technology over here. Once you have your phone set up, you can answer and hang up phone calls from the steering wheel. Right side, you've got cruise control, obviously, adaptive cruise control. And this little page button here changes what's in the instrument cluster. I told you earlier, 19 city, 24 highway was the average fuel economy, city and highway. Here you can see I've been averaging 17, so well below the 19 city and the average of 21 in mixed driving. So I'm below that, and I've driven just about 80 miles. So I really haven't driven that much, and highway's been limited for me. That's been my experience so far. Driver assistance technology. We've got a number of great safety features on this one. Lane keeping assist, forward collision avoidance with pedestrian detection, blind spot collision warning, rear cross traffic collision warning as well. So the car is very safe no matter what conditions you're going on. A little bit later, I'll talk about how to open the tailgate, and there's that button which is left of the steering wheel right there on the far right. I talked about it before, I'll talk about it again, but I'll tell you right now, loving this panoramic sunroof, and you can actually see blue sky today. we've had smoky skies due to wildfires the last 2 to 3 weeks. It is backseat, legroom, and headroom time. And the first thing I should tell you is the car is on. The reason why is because when you turn the vehicle off, the driver's seat slides back, and then when you turn it back on, it goes back to your original driving position. So this is my position as the driver. I'm 5'11", this is me sitting behind myself, so you can get an idea on how much legroom you have, about that much for me. And there is a bit of an indent here in the seat back for help with my knees. Headroom is fan-frickin-tastic with this panoramic sunroof. I alluded to it earlier. This is standard on this trim level. Look how far back it goes. This is beautiful. Creates the illusion of more space. It's a spacious vehicle as it is, but this looks even better. Big fan of panoramic sunroofs. Now I'm in a, it's a 40-20-40 back seat, but this seat does slide together. When I say this folds down in a 20, you can individually fold this down in addition to the armrest, but you can fold that down, but they slide together in a 60-40 split configuration. All right, enough of that. Here is an infant car seat, because this is definitely a vehicle that would suit families, growing families. You've got a couple of latch systems here. You can put a car seat here. I had just the seat belt on. You can also put one in my position, so utilize that how you want. If you wanted to sit 2 adults next to the little one, you have me here. A little bit of a tight squeeze. I mean, I'm right on top of the baby, and you might get another one of me over here. You probably can, right here and here. So there you go. And we got, just double checking my numbers here. 4 blank handles. Enough of that? Okay, let me show you access to the 3rd row. See how reasonable that is if you even want to attempt it. I'm going to attempt it because that's what I'm doing. Here's a lever you can lift to bring the seat back flat. And I can bring this forward just a little bit. That's as far as I can go. And then I'm gonna step in here and get in the back. I'm gonna leave this down so you can kind of see, at least initially, what it looks like if I were to sit back here. You can tell that I'm out of breath. You can tell that my knees are up a lot higher than when I'm in the middle row seat. Now if I slide behind this seat over here, there's my visibility. I'm a bit cramped. Headroom, even though there's an indent in the roof line, I'm right up to it. So let's say I were to bring this back upward. Here's what it looks like with me back here, and here's a better look at my leg room as I'm only 5'11". Can you imagine if someone was 6 foot and taller back here? Probably not gonna work. Definitely a good spot for smaller adults, teenagers, kids, and that kind of thing. Oh, one more thing. There's a tab right here in the back of this 20% of the middle row. Lift it up, and that's how you can fold it down to create that 40-20-40 split. So when I show you the cargo demo, you can utilize this space by itself for longer items, skis, lumber if you wanted to, those kind of things. So that's what this can be utilized for, just by lifting up that tab. All right, now let's move on. It is time for cargo demo time. Dave? Thanks, Dave. There are 3 ways to open the lift gate. There's a button here just left of the steering wheel. There is a push button here on the key fob. The 3rd way is just below the Kia logo. So Dave, go ahead and press that and talk about the cargo volume. Don't mind if I do. So the tab is right here, just right of the backup camera. Now I've set this up for some variety of seating options. Behind the back row, which is a 50-50 split, you've got 11.3 cubic feet of volume. So if you had your handy dandy golf clubs, they will fit right here, and you can close it. I have closed it, that's how they got here. Now, if I fold down both of these back row seats by pulling this tab here, you increase your cargo volume to 38. So you can get one of me here, one of me here, and one of me here. So you're looking at 3 full-size Everyman drivers. Now fold down that middle row seat, which is a 40-20-40 fold down split. You increase it to 73 cubic feet of volume. There's even a little extra storage down here. So they got a jack kit, some netting, also a visor. So a lot of variety that you can play with. And those seats come down by either pulling this tab here on either side, there's these tabs, or you can fold it down from inside the vehicle. When you're ready to leave, press the tab right here. walk away, and you are good to go. Driving impressions and overall feel. Now, first of all, I should say, I was thinking about going off-road since we have all-wheel drive, but my off-road experience is pretty well documented. If you check out any of my other Kia Sorento videos in the past, basically going to be kind of the same kind of experience. It's going to be able to handle it. Nothing's really changed in that aspect. I know we have that 3.3 liter V6, plenty of horsepower and torque, so my best guess, based on experience, it'll handle just fine in your off-road weekend warrior adventures. So no problem there. Decent vehicle for that, and I would give it my endorsement since I've endorsed it literally out on the ORV park. Otherwise, you know, I like driving in the sport mode because I get a little bit more punch to it. If you want to get up to speed, I don't think eco is your way to go. Smart, probably not the way to go either. Comfort, maybe, but definitely try to do it in the sport. I like how smooth and comfortable the drive is. You know, it's a very cushioned drive, not a lot of body roll. It's a big size vehicle, but it doesn't feel too big. The spacing inside, you know, I talk about there were some enhancements to the exterior as well as interior. There's so many things to kind of get down and dirty in, but I want to make this video more of a sample of here's what you can expect, here are some elements of it. I'll put on everymandriver.com the entire list of the little details of what they've done to improve it technologically, driving wise. You know, they've eliminated one of the engines. So that'll be on everymandriver.com. I want to give you the practical feeling and experience in this. I've taken the little one out and about, very easy to get back there and make room for the infant car seat, as you saw with my demo. So that's really good. I love the fact that you can slide the middle row back and forth. So in a practical use, this car can get a lot of things done. You know, I've used that, the third row, I just fold it down to make room for the golf clubs. Yesterday, I put down all rows, the back and middle, and put my entire mountain bike back there flat with both wheels on and my golf clubs, and it fit. So there's a good practical use for you that I think is helpful. Visually, it's a great car to see in and out of. Of course, the panoramic makes it seem like there's more light, but it seems like there's more visibility. I had no issues with that. Road noise, people may ask about. I haven't noticed anything, nothing stands out. I like the safety features on this. I pointed those out when I talked about the cabin and the steering wheel mounted controls and such. USB ports are cool. The fact that they've got this upgraded infotainment system to deal with the newest devices out there, a little charging pad, which will be detailed on everymandriver.com. I really encourage you, because to me, you know, I'm driving here, the steering wheel, leather wrap steering wheel, shift knob. I've been sinking in the car all week long, so I've gotten real used to it, and everything seems to be comfortable for me. I love the interface with Kias. Everything's so simple, touch screen. The climate controls are easy to understand. I remember getting this car back when it was a 13 or 14, thinking this would definitely be a car that I would showcase in my driveway as a potential car that I would own, and I still feel that way. So if that gives you any indication of the investment, give it a test drive yourself and you'll find out whether or not this fits your lifestyle. I think based on the roominess, the versatility of the cargo, the seating configurations, it's really tough to get a third row to fit adults. I'm not sure if they're ever really designed that way unless you get into a larger vehicle like an excursion, expedition, those kind of things. Hey, just use the front and middle, put the kids in the back, and you can utilize all 7 rows, which is cool that they are all 3 rows, 7 passengers. It's cool that they made that standard on Sorento moving forward. Those are some of my thoughts. So the MSRP range on a 2019 Kia Sorento is between $27,000 and $47,000, of course, depending on which trim level you go with. The Kia Sorento has a lot to offer for families of all sizes and ages. I'm liking what they have here as a standard 3-row, 7-passenger SUV. It's definitely worth a look and absolutely a test drive. Until next time, I'm Dave Erickson alongside Dave Erickson. Adios. Hey, it's me, Dave, over here. Hey, one of the other Hey, me. Hey, it's me down here. Hey, it's me, Dave. Hey, it's me, Dave, down here. Another standard exterior feature. No, damn it. Hey, it's me, Dave. Hey, it's me, Dave, down here. Hey, me.